Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're diving deep into the heart of the relationship between a dog and their human. Dogs are incredibly loyal and loving creatures, but just like humans, they have feelings and emotions. In this video, we're going to explore 7 signs your dog might be hurt by you, but is too polite to show it outright. So let's get started. Imagine this. Your dog, usually a ball of energy, greeting you at the door with a wagging tail and excited yips, is suddenly distant. They retreat to a corner, avoiding eye contact, their energy low and withdrawn. Dogs are pack animals, hardwired for connection. When they feel hurt or misunderstood, they might withdraw as a way of coping. It's their way of creating distance, of protecting themselves from further emotional discomfort. Think of it like this. If you have a disagreement with a loved one, you might need some space to process your emotions. Dogs, in their own way, are doing the same. They might not greet you at the door with their usual enthusiasm or shy away from physical touch. It's crucial to pay attention to these subtle shifts in behavior. By recognizing their withdrawal, you're taking the first step towards understanding their unspoken language and rebuilding that essential connection. Let's delve deeper into the realm of canine communication, exploring another sign your dog might be hurt: avoidance. If your dog, once your shadow, starts actively avoiding you, it's a clear signal that something is amiss. They might leave the room when you enter, duck behind furniture to evade your touch, or even tense up when you're near. This avoidance is their way of setting boundaries, of saying "I need space" in their own silent language. It's important to differentiate avoidance from fear. A fearful dog might exhibit similar behavior, but with additional signs like trembling or panting. Avoidance in this context is rooted in emotional discomfort. If you notice your dog avoiding you, reflect on your own actions. Have you been overly harsh in your training? Have there been any loud arguments or tense situations at home? Their avoidance is a plea for understanding, a way of saying something isn't right. Now, let's explore a more outward expression of hurt acting out. When a dog feels emotionally wounded, they might resort to what we perceive as bad behavior. Imagine this. You've unintentionally stepped on your dog's paw. They yelp, you apologize, but later that day, you discover they've chewed on your favorite slipper. This seemingly random act of destruction is often a manifestation of their inner turmoil. Dogs can't verbalize their emotions like humans. Instead, they communicate through behavior, and sometimes that communication takes the form of acting out. This can manifest in various ways: chewing on furniture, excessive barking, digging in the yard, even having accidents in the house. Instead of resorting to punishment, focus on empathy and communication. By addressing the root cause, you can help your dog find healthier ways to cope with their emotions. Play is the language of dogs. So, when a playful dog suddenly loses interest in games they once loved, it can be a heartbreaking sign that something is wrong. Imagine this. Your dog, who used to greet a tossed ball with boundless energy, now merely glances at it with indifference. This loss of playfulness can be a clear indicator of emotional distress. Dogs thrive on interaction, on the mental and physical stimulation that comes with play. When they're hurting, they simply don't have the energy or desire to engage. This shift in behavior might be gradual or sudden. It's important to remember that dogs, like humans, experience a range of emotions. If you notice this change in your dog, take it seriously. By nurturing their emotional well-being, you can help rekindle their joy and bring back that playful spark in their eyes. One of the most telling signs that something might be wrong with your dog is a noticeable change in their appetite. Food, a basic need and often a source of great pleasure for dogs, can lose its appeal when they're emotionally distressed or going through a tough time. Imagine this. Your dog, usually a voracious eater who eagerly waits for mealtime, suddenly turns their nose up at their food bowl, showing no interest in eating. This change in eating habits, especially if sudden and unexplained by medical reasons, can be a significant red flag that something deeper is going on. When we're stressed, heartbroken, or anxious, our own appetites often suffer. We might skip meals or eat less than usual. The same holds true for our canine companions. They too can experience a range of emotions that affect their desire to eat. Dogs experience emotions on a profound level, and those emotions can manifest in physical ways, including a decreased interest in food. They might eat very slowly or turn away from their favorite treats. it's crucial to rule out any underlying medical conditions first. A visit to the vet can help determine if there's a physical reason for the change in appetite. If medical reasons are ruled out, consider the emotional factors at play. Think about any recent changes in your dog's environment or routine that might be causing stress. By paying attention to these subtle cues and addressing the underlying emotional needs, you can help your dog regain their appetite and their zest for life. Sometimes, all it takes is a little extra love, attention, and understanding to make a big difference. Remember, a happy and emotionally healthy dog is more likely to have a good appetite. So spend quality time with your furry friend, engage in activities they enjoy, and ensure they feel safe and loved. With patience and care, you can help your dog overcome their emotional hurdles and see them enjoy their meals with enthusiasm once again. Sleep, that essential balm for the body and mind, can also become a refuge for a dog nursing emotional wounds. Just like humans, dogs need sleep to rejuvenate and heal, both physically and emotionally. While dogs are naturally prone to naps, a noticeable increase in sleep, especially if coupled with other behavioral changes, can be a sign that something is amiss. It's important to observe these changes closely, as they can provide valuable insights into your dog's well-being. Imagine this: your dog, usually active and playful throughout the day, is now spending an unusual amount of time sleeping. This shift in behavior can be quite alarming for pet owners who are used to seeing their furry friends full of energy and life. This increase in sleep can be their way of coping with emotional discomfort. Dogs, much like humans, can experience feelings of sadness, anxiety, and even depression. When faced with such emotions, they may retreat into sleep as a form of escape. When we're feeling down, stressed, or heartbroken, we often crave the comfort and escape of sleep. It's a natural response to seek solace in slumber, and our canine companions are no different. They too find comfort in the quiet and peace that sleep provides. Dogs, in their own way, seek the same solace in slumber. Their beds become sanctuaries where they can retreat from the world and find a moment of peace. It's a way for them to recharge and cope with whatever is troubling them. It's crucial to differentiate between normal sleep and excessive sleep that signals a problem. While it's normal for dogs to enjoy their naps, an increase in sleep that is out of character should not be ignored. If your dog's increased sleep is accompanied by other concerning symptoms, consult your veterinarian immediately. Symptoms such as lethargy, loss of appetite, or changes in behavior can indicate underlying health issues that need to be addressed. If medical reasons are ruled out, consider the emotional landscape. Dogs are sensitive creatures and can be deeply affected by changes in their environment or routine. Stressful events such as moving to a new home or the loss of a companion can lead to increased sleep as they try to process their emotions. An increase in sleep can be their way of shutting down, of protecting themselves from emotional overload. By understanding and addressing the root cause of their distress, you can help your dog find balance and return to their usual, joyful self. Physical touch, those gentle strokes, warm cuddles, and playful pats, form the cornerstone of the human-animal bond. These moments of connection are not just about affection, they are a vital part of communication between you and your furry friend. They convey love, trust, and a sense of security. So when a dog, once eager for affection, becomes distant and aloof, it can feel like a betrayal. This sudden change in behavior can be confusing and hurtful, leaving you wondering what went wrong. But instead of personalizing their withdrawal, understand that it's often their way of communicating unspoken hurt. Dogs, like humans, have their own ways of expressing discomfort and emotional pain. They might not be able to speak, but their actions speak volumes. Imagine this: your dog, who used to greet you with enthusiastic tail wags and a shower of kisses, now shies away from your touch. This change can be sudden or gradual, but it is always a sign that something is amiss. This decline in affection can be a heartbreaking sign that the bond is strained. It can be difficult to accept that your once affectionate companion is now keeping their distance. When we're hurt by someone we love, our instinct is often to pull back emotionally and physically. We need time to process our feelings and heal. Dogs, in their own way, experience the same emotional complexities. They too need time and space to deal with their emotions. Dogs, in their own way, experience the same emotional complexities. Their withdrawal from affection is not a rejection of you as their human, but rather a reflection of their own internal struggle. They might be dealing with stress, anxiety, or even physical pain that they cannot express in words. Their withdrawal from affection is not a rejection of you as their human, but rather a reflection of their own internal struggle. It's important to recognize that their behavior is a form of communication, a way to tell you that something is wrong. It's crucial to respect their boundaries during this time. Giving them the space they need can help them feel more secure and less stressed. This doesn't mean you should ignore them, but rather be patient and understanding. By honoring your dog's need for space and understanding the language of their withdrawal, you can begin to mend the emotional rifts and rebuild the loving bond you share. Patience, empathy, and a willingness to listen to their unspoken words are key to helping your dog feel safe and loved once again. Recognizing the signs your dog is hurt by you is the first step towards healing and strengthening your bond. Remember, dogs are incredibly forgiving creatures. If you've unintentionally hurt your dog, focus on rebuilding trust. Be patient, consistent, and understanding. Engage in activities they enjoy, whether it's a walk in the park, a game of fetch, or simply cuddling on the couch. By listening to your dog's silent language and responding with love and understanding, you can create an unbreakable connection that will last a lifetime.